And Stevens will have their setter, Loudon Moran, at the line. Moran, in their national championship run, was named the most outstanding player of the NCAA tournament last season. Heavy topspin from him. Centeno. Oh, great save by Knuckles. Omen goes to Henriquez. Stays in play. Henriquez again, he's turned away. And this one's not coming back. Stevens leads by 2.
First off, for all those watching, we want to apologize. Look, here's the world we live in. Artificial intelligence. We have this system in our gym that uses artificial intelligence. I've used this already 10 times. 9 times, it has been near perfect. Today, for whatever reason, it isn't, and you can't even fix it while it's going on because no one's available at YouTube that you could contact via customer service. So we want to apologize. We know a lot of people were waiting to watch this game, and we are live, and I'm glad that we're up and running. Let's talk volleyball here. Go ahead, Michael.
Well, luckily, it's still early in the match. Bearcats trailing 8-10 currently to number 2 ranked Stevens nationally, the defending national champions. As Percy Bickford, the grad student from Santa Monica, California, serves. Peter Gavroff with a soft touch. Henriquez, turned away by Olcott. Gavroff, denied by Lancia. Henriquez. Gavroff. That's into the net. And it's a 3-point lead for the Ducks.
Yeah, let's set up the table here. So Stevens comes into this match. They are the defending champions. They have a 4-1 record. Their only loss this weekend was to Wentworth, who's now the number 1 team in the country. And who Baruch, by the way, will be playing up Sunday up in Boston. So Stevens comes into this match number 2. Oh, and by the way, we play number 8 NYU on Thursday here at home. Not bad.
As Gavroff with a nice tool to cut the deficit to 2, as Dennis Hu goes back to the line, playing a new position this season. He was an outside his first 2 years at Baruch, and he's now a middle blocker. He had 9 blocks in the season opener against Arcadia. Tyler Hoke, soft touch, and it worked, and it's 12-9 in favor of the Ducks. As the Ducks send their sophomore middle blocker, Tyler Hope, to the line. Ari Osmanai off hands. And Connor Fulner, the Florida man, out of the middle, puts it down to make it 13-9. Bearcats have been keeping it close early on. They'd love to have a side out here, and they get one. They get a gift on the service error, as Jackson Newcomb checks in to serve for J.C. Henriquez. Bearcats have 2 setters on their roster, Ryan Oman and Jackson Newcomb, the freshman. Heavy topspin. A little misconnection there from Centeno. Here's Gavroff, and he's denied by Nathan Lancia, the big opposite.
Yeah, Stevens has a lot of experience. They have a lot of players that know. You look at their bench, very animated. This is a team that's really, they're really all on the same page. Bearcats actually played Stevens twice last year. We did take a set from them in each match. But when you're playing Stevens, you got to hit hard. You got to be convincing with your hits. You can't take it easy.
And the setter, Loudon Moran, picks up his first kill as Esri Shore would like to talk things over with her Bearcats. Stevens leads 15-10. We'll be right back. We are back, and the Ducks lead 15-10 over the Bearcats. Nathan Lancia back to serve for Stevens. Just out of bounds, and deficit is now 4. Peter Gavroff back to serve, the Division I transfer from last year's Northeastern Conference champion, the LIU Sharks. Strong serve from him. And there's a kill by the freshman outside, Alex Olcott. Went to Los Gatos High School in California as he goes back to serve. Back-to-back service errors from the Ducks. Bearcats will take it. As Ari Osmanai goes back to serve. And how about an ace? And a little Cristiano Ronaldo celebration.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
Taking a page out of Juan Carlos Henriquez's book there. That's usually his celebration. Follner hammers that one right at Osmanai. And it's a 4-point lead once again. Dennis Hu turned away by Percy Bickford. They're big outside. And it's a 5-point lead once again. Bearcats might have wanted a foot fault there. They didn't get it. As Bickford with another nice kill. And the Ducks have their largest lead of the set. Bickford, a second-team All-American last season. Centeno blocked straight down by Bickford.
And check to see if it's working.
Bearcats need a side out here as they now trail by 7. That's tight ball. Ducks get a free ball. Hoke. It stays in play miraculously, and it's off the ceiling. And that is where home court advantage comes into play here at the Arc Arena. Enriquez checks back in as Omen is back to serve.
Maybe it's Verizon.
And an ace for the senior setter from Elmont to cut it back to 5. Baruch would love to go on a run here, as Ryan's got that tough float serve that's very difficult to receive most of the time, and he's got an ace. How about that? They'd love to get another one from Omen, and they won't get it. It's too long. As the Ducks are now 4 points away from taking the first set. As Loudon Moran goes back to the line. During the Ducks national championship run last year, Moran was named the most outstanding player of the NCAA tournament, as he brings a heavy top serve. Great receive by Gavroff. Soft touch from Henriquez. Lancia turned away by who? Little roll shot, and that's one you just gotta have if you're the Bearcats. As the Ducks are now 3 points away from a 1-0 lead. Centeno. There's a much-needed kill for the Bearcats. As the count is now 17-22. And Centeno's got an ace. Bearcats could use a few more of those. The 4th ace of the set for the Bearcats. Hoke. Did that get Tani in the face? I believe it did. And the Ducks now 2 points away. As we see a substitution for the Ducks now, Nick Schmidt comes in. As Percy Bickford will get some rest. Ducks lead 23-18. And there's a ball on the court. They'll redo it. Out of bounds for Nick Schmidt, a freshman from Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Soft touch on the serve there for who? And Lancia is denied. Ari Osmanai closing the block with Peter Gavroff. As Bickford checks back in for Stevens, as the deficit is back to 3. And the freshman Olcott delivers. And it's set point for Stevens. As they'll send their middle, Tyler Hoke, to the line. Jackson Newcomb back into the game for Baruch. Bearcats need a side out here. Good receive from Centeno. Newcomb. And it was not touched. And that's the end of the first set. Stevens takes it 25-20. We'll be back for set number 2 in roughly 3 minutes. Getting set for set number 2 between Baruch and Stevens. Got one lineup change for the Bearcats. Arjend Osmanai now in the game as the opposite hitter. And for Stevens, they get their big opposite, Kobe Sherman, into the game. He's a junior from Sunnyvale, California. He was also an All-American last season. New setter into the game for Stevens as well. That's number 17, Sebastian Heike from San Juan, Puerto Rico. And also Christopher Varseveld is in the game as the middle, number 8. Fulner remains in the game. He'll serve it up to begin the second set. Stevens took the first 25-20. And an early service error, and the Bearcats take the lead to start the second.
Higgins, how much do you miss not being on the court?
I wish I was still here, man. Like, this was just the experience of a lifetime for me. Lancia picks up a kill. New libero into the game as well for Stevens. That's number 5, Fu Kui Ho, the senior from Pleasant Hill, California. Heike with a float serve. Centeno. And it's in. Bearcats lead 2-1. And Jack will go back to the line. Lancia, soft touch. Was there a touch? Line judge Julia Perkowski says no. It's a point for Baruch. Another strong serve for Centeno. Soft touch from Sherman. And that ball was down. First kill of the night for Kobe Sherman. As Lancia goes back to the line. Little update on the stats. Jack Centeno leading Baruch with 4 kills. Peter Gavroff with 3. As Arjen Osmanai picks up his first kill of the match. And his twin brother Ari back into the match now as Dennis Hu goes back to serve. A 4-2 lead for Baruch. Soft contact there for Hu as Chris Varseveld picks up his first kill to cut the lead to 1. Varseveld back to serve as Connor Fulner re-enters the game. Good receive from Gavroff. And Ari Osmanai on the 31 bounces it to give Baruch a 2-point lead. You love when your middles can contribute when they distance themselves from the setter. Soft touch from Fulner, and he got a lucky bounce, and it's 5-4. Kobe Sherman back to serve. And a service error for the 6-6 right side. Bearcats back up by 2. Gavroff back to serve. Strong serve from Peter. Olcott, nice dig by Tani. Centeno, and he was off the net a little bit, doesn't matter. 7-4 Baruch. Centeno up to 5 kills on 9 attacks. Gavroff, another heavy serve, and he's got an ace. His first in this building. They're expecting big things from this guy. Former Division I athlete. And the Ducks call timeout. Baruch with an 8-4 lead. We'll be right back. (8-4) in favor of Baruch. Stevens leading the match 1-0. Fourth-year head coach Dan Buehring wanted to talk things over. Hits the ceiling, and there's a kill for Ryan Oman, his first of the match. Using all 5'9" of him to elevate and put it down. Largest lead of the game for Baruch. Nice dump from Heike, the setter. He goes to Olcott, and Olcott makes no mistake as the Ducks get a much-needed side out. Olcott will serve. Arjen Osmanai into the net. And the deficit is now 3. Olcott, 6'3". Freshman from California. A lot of California guys on the squad as Oman with his second kill of the set. Baruch back up by 4. Ari Osmanai back to serve. Lancia. And a good touch by Osmanai, but it's out of bounds. Stevens point. Fulner back to serve as Varsaveld checks back in. Gavroff on a back row attack. Stepped over the 10-foot line. And that'll be an error, as the deficit is now 2 for Stevens. Tough receive. Arjen Osmanai just out of bounds. And the Ducks creeping their way back into this set as they now trail by 1. Centeno, and he's denied by the setter, Heike, and we're tied. He was trying to tool the block there, just didn't work. Gavrov, and again, he's over the line. The two of them are going to have to fix that, and Esri Shore wants to talk things over. We'll be right back. And we are back. Baruch started off strong, leading by as many as 5. But the Ducks have rattled off 5 straight points to regain the lead. 11-10 with Connor Fulner back to serve. Bearcats could really use a side out here. Tough receive from Centeno. He gets it from Gavrov. And a bit of a waffle there. And it's 12-10. Make that 6 in a row for the Ducks. Dennis Hu, denied. Nathan Lancia. And that one clips the end line. And it's full steam ahead for Stevens. Oh, nope. The up official overruled the line judge. And it is a side out after all. Much needed for Baruch. Omen back to serve. Tough receive by Lancia. He gets it back from Heike, and out of bounds. And the Bearcats trail by 1. And just wide of the sideline from Omen. Bearcats needed that one. They would have tied the game. The junior setter, Sebastian Heike, back to serve. Dennis Hu, And he picks up his first kill of the game. They haven't been able to find him to start, but they need to get him going. He's a force, just as he was on the outside. I'd love to get him going in the middle. He had 5 kills against Arcadia on Saturday. Bearcats get a free ball. Arjun Osmanai. And he delivers to tie the game. That was close. Dan Beering was questioning it. But we have a tie game. Here's Centeno. Good pass by Lancia. Barsaveld turned away by who? Bearcats get a free ball. Gavrov with a tool, and the Bearcats regain the lead. It's 15-14. They need to get Gavrov going. That's just his 4th kill. As Centeno goes back to the line. Strong serve from Centeno. Sherman. And he finds the end line to tie it back up at 15. Nathan Lancia back to serve. Tough receive by Centeno. Gavrov with a roll shot. Barsaveld. And he's got his 2nd kill of the game. Stevens back on top by 1. This Ducks squad very deep. Tyler Hoke had 4 kills in that first set. He goes to the bench. And that's going to be a point for the Bearcats as Sebastian Heike is in the back row, but he was blocking. He cannot block from the back row. Dennis Hu back to serve. Tied at 16. Good pass by Lancia. Sherman denied! Peter Gavrov solo! And the Bearcats are back on top. What a block by number 6. That's the big presence that he brings to this Bearcats squad. Good serve from Hu. And a kill for Varsaveld to tie it back up at 17. Chris Varsaveld with 3 kills in this set. Good pass by Centeno. Gavrov. He tried to tool the block, but there was no touch. Just missed him. Tough receive. Gavrov. Dug out by Heike. It hit the ceiling. That's a kill. And we are tied once again. Five kills now for Gavrov on 13 swings. Arjun Osmanai with a good serve. Goes to Sherman. And he just sneaks it inside the block. And the Ducks are back on top by 1. Sherman back to serve. He's also got some heavy topspin. Gavrov. This time he tools the block. And we're tied once again. And they're starting to get him going. Speaking of heavy topspin, Peter Gavrov. This one off the tape. A dump by Heike, dug out by Arjen. And Centeno! Cross-court bounce. Bearcats up by 1. Much needed point for Baruch. Gavrov back to the line. Good dig by Ho. Olcott, soft touch. And that was a little unnecessary. I think he could have got that up without diving. And we are tied once again. As the freshman Olcott goes back to the line. Good pass by Gavrov. Ari Osmanai denied. And Nathan Lancia putting on the clamps in this set. He's up to 4 blocks now. It's Stevens by 1. The dump by Omen. It'll be a free ball. Centeno, and that hit the antenna. And the Ducks now have a 2-point lead. Esri Shore calls timeout. We'll be right back. Ducks leading by 2. They're 3 points away from going up 2-0 in the match. Bearcats need a side out here. Olcott back to serve. He's getting some treatment from our outstanding athletic trainer, Whitney Vale.
The best.
No one better. Olcott ready to serve it up. And Heike sneaks it inside the block. And it's Stevens by 3. It was a tough receive by the Bearcats. It went over right on 1. And the Ducks 2 points away from closing out set number 2. Centeno with a nice tool. And the deficit back to 2 as Ari Osmanai goes back to serve. They could really use a run here. They go to Lancia. Gavrov with a dig. Arjun Osmanai. And he finds the corner on the D-ball. And it's back to a 1-point deficit. Bearcats need this point right here. Lancia. And a blocking error on the Bearcats, and it's set point. Connor Fulner back to serve. Stevens 1 point away from going up 2-0 in the match. Tough receive, Centeno off the hands. And the set continues. And this is as close as it gets. You got to win by 2. And Ryan Oman back to serve. This is one of the guys you want at the line in these types of situations. Good pass by Olcott. Lancia out of bounds. And we are tied. Bearcats say thank you very much. And they've got a chance here. Another nice float serve by Oman. Lancia turned away by Arjun Osmanai. Lancia again. Oh, and he just sneaks it through the block. And the Ducks have set point once again. With their setter, Heike, back to serve. Good receive by Centeno. Dennis Hu punches it through the block, and we're tied again. Bearcats just won't go away here. Centeno. And he's got an ace, and now the Bearcats with set point. A huge ace for the senior from Fairlawn. And Dan Buehring will call timeout to try and ice Centeno. We'll see if it works. We'll be right back. Set point for the Bearcats. Fourth-year head coach for Stevens, Dan Buehring, with a strategic timeout, trying to ice the server. And it worked. Service error. And we are tied at 26. And the hot hand right now, Nathan Lancia back to serve. Good pass by Centeno. Gavrov. 50-50 ball. It's going to be a free ball. Centeno with the second ball. Gavrov! Off the hands of Ho, and it's set point again. Dennis Hu back at the line to serve. Trying to tie this match up. Good serve. Oh, he kicked it over, and it just didn't stay in bounds. Would have been a heck of a way to end the set. But instead, we are all even up at 27. They've got their middle serving now, Chris Varseveld. And a service error, and it's set point once again for Baruch. It'll be Arjun Osmanai to try to send it to the third. They've got Ryan Oman back in the front row. We'll see if they try to use him. And another service error. And we're tied at 28 in what is turning out to be a marathon of a second set. Kobe Sherman to serve it up for the Ducks. Gavrov, great dig by Ho. Olcott turned away by Ari Osmanai. Olcott with a roll shot, and it worked. And set point back to Stevens. 29-28. Esri Shore wanted a timeout, but she doesn't have any left. Sherman, heavy topspin, and he's got an ace. And that will do it for the second set. Bearcats put up a fight, but Stevens stays alive and goes up 2-0. We'll be right back for set number 3. Getting set for set number 3. Stevens took the second set by a score of 30-28. That is a marathon in volleyball. Bearcats put up a fight, but they just couldn't close it out. Couple of errors by both teams, and Kobe Sherman, the junior opposite hitter, finished it off with an ace. A look at the stats thus far. Jack Centeno and Peter Gavroff each with 8 kills. Arjun Osmanai with 3. Dennis Hu and Ryan Uman each with 2. Uman with 22 assists. Bearcats are going to need to put the clamps on here as they're getting outblocked by Stevens, 7-2 on the match. As Uman serves to begin set number 3. Stevens with a 2-0 lead. And they'll start with the lead here in the third. Same lineups as last set for both teams. Dennis Hu. And they need to get him going. That's only his third kill. They just got to keep finding him. As Centeno goes back to serve, tied at 1. Great pass. And a tip into the net out of the back row by Olcott. And Baruch with a 2-1 lead here in set number 3. Centeno with that heavy topspin. And Sherman from the outside this time ties it at 2. Five kills now for Kobe Sherman as Lancia back to serve. Gavrov with a soft touch, and he's got his 9th kill of the game. Hu back to serve. Ari Osmanai back into the game. And a service error to tie it back at 3. Chris Varseveld back to serve. The grad student from San Jose. And that's a gift for Connor Fulner. And it's 4-3. Fulner up to 4 kills now, hitting 800. Arjun Osmanai with a nice tool of Olcott. And we're tied at 4. And Jackson Newcomb back into the game. First time we've seen him since the first set. He's got 1 kill to his name thus far. We'll see if he can deliver an ace. Big lefty topspin. Good pass by Lancia. Good touch by Gavrov. They set the back row, and Centeno, he can do that all day. And Baruch back up by 1. Good pass by Olcott. And the great pass gets rewarded with a great set and a great swing. And we are tied at 5. Five kills for the freshman Olcott. Sherman just misses the end line. And the Bearcats go back ahead. Peter Gavroff. AK to Olcott. Turned away. This time they'll set the setter, Heike, and he makes no mistake on the out-of-system ball to tie it at 6. First kill of the game for him. Great pass by Tani. Centeno turned away. This time Gavroff will set him. A roll shot right at Lancia. And Lancia goes right down the line to put Stevens back in front. Lancia up to 6 kills on 16 swings. Newcomb, and the D-ball, he delivers again. Second time he's done that today. He's playing as a defensive specialist in this game, and when you've got a guy as a defensive specialist, you could set him. That's a recipe for success. Lancia with a soft touch. And Newcomb arguing that he got that up, but the official disagrees. And Stevens goes back up by 1. Speaking of officials, it is National Official Appreciation Week. Centeno goes 4-4. That one landed about the 2-foot line. As Oman goes back to serve with the game tied at 8. Bearcats trailing 2-0 against the defending national champions. Heike, he gets a kill off of Tani as that one's up in the ceiling. And Heike will serve. The junior from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Dennis Hu, right through the hands of Ho to tie it back up at 9. Centeno up to 10 kills now. That's a tough receive, and Gavroff throws it down for his 10th kill of the game. Bearcats with a 1-point lead. Another strong serve from Centeno. Sherman cross court, out of bounds, and the Bearcats go up by 2. Another strong serve from Centeno. Sherman made no mistake that time, and it's back to a 1-point lead. Seven kills for Sherman, hitting .556 on the match. One-handed set by Omen to Newcomb. As Newcomb staying in the game in the front row as the opposite hitter. We saw him at Arcadia play a little right side. He is the backup setter on this squad, but he could swing too. Shout out to Defeng Han. He's like Defeng Han 2.0 as Varsavel terminates that one to cut it back to 1. Gavroff tips it over the block. Out of the back row, Lancia. Varsaveld, nice dig by Tani. Here's Newcomb, right through the block. It was a soft touch, but it worked. Jackson Newcomb up to 3 kills now. And the Bearcats lead again by 2. Excuse me, that's 4 kills for Jackson as he goes back to serve. Fulner turned away by Ari Osmanai. Off the ceiling. Olcott sends that ball to oblivion. And the Bearcats are up by 3, their largest lead of this set. And a timeout called by Stevens. They want to talk things over. We'll be right back. Bearcats with a 3-point lead. They lead 14-11 over the Ducks, who lead the match 2-0. And an ace for Jackson Newcomb as the Bearcats go up by 4. His first ace in this building. He had one against Arcadia on Saturday. Here's Sherman, off hands. Gavroff. And they're saying it was touched. The line judges did not say it was touched, but the up official has the final call. Bearcats will take it. Gavroff up to 11 kills. For Jackson Newcomb. Bearcats lead by 6. Their largest lead of the match thus far. That big lefty top has worked wonders thus far. Olcott with the roll shot. Omen to Gavroff, turned away by Sherman. Ari Osmanai sneaks it through the block. I believe it was a carry on the Ducks, but the Bearcats now lead by 7 over the reigning national champions. And Dan Buehring will call his second timeout. Bearcats are rolling right now. It's 18-11.
You're going to say it's good point.
We are back. Bearcats are on a hot stretch right now. They have rattled off 7 straight points to take an 18-11 lead over number 2 Stevens. Newcomb with another strong serve. It's a free ball. Omen will dump it. Nice dig by Centeno. Gavrov! Yes, sir! A big swing and a big celly from his other outside, Jack Centeno. And they are amped. Great serve by Newcomb, and he's got his 3rd ace of the set. Bearcats up by 9. How about this service run from the freshman from Chester, Virginia? And the Ducks finally side out with Connor Fulner to cut it to 8. Bearcats just need to keep the momentum now. Kobe Sherman back to serve. Great pass by Gavrov. Soft touch and a blocking error on the Ducks. And the Bearcats are 4 points away from forcing a 4th set. And blocking errors do count as kills for the offensive team. Great pass by Lancia, diving. And a great dig by Tani. It goes off the ceiling. Here's Centeno. And he is blocked straight down by Fulner. You wonder if that's the spark that Stevens needed to try and get going once again. That was a monster block by the grad student middle. Olcott back to serve. Great pass by Centeno, Ari Osmanai. And it's into the scorer's table. And Lancia comes crashing into it. Thankfully, our scorers aren't hurt, because that is a big man. So it's back to a 9-point lead for the Bearcats. They're 3 points away from forcing a 4th set. As Ari Osmanai, a little too long on that serve. Make it 14-22. And Fulner, who had just had that monster block, is back at the line. Great pass by Gavrov, a dump by Omen. Lancia, and a blocking error on the Bearcats. Ryan Omen grazed the net. And Stevens will serve again. Good pass by Gavrov, Centeno. And they're 2 points away from extending the match. Omen back to serve. He's up to 35 assists on the match. Strong float serve. Lancia. Great dig by Centeno. They go to Newcomb. He can only punch it. At a system ball, they go to Heike. Omen to Centeno off the block. And a net violation. Set point Baruch. Lancia not happy with it, but he definitely grabbed that net. And the Bearcats are rolling. Ryan Omen serving for the set now. Bearcats played Stevens twice last season. They lost in 4 both times. And it looks like once again, barring an incredible comeback by Stevens, that it'll go to 4 once again. Baruch leads by 9. They've got plenty of wiggle room here to end this set. And a service error on Uman. And the Ducks will bring in a serving sub. That's number 9, Nick Schmidt. We saw him briefly in the second set. A freshman from Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Tough receive. Centeno turned away. Centeno again. Dug out by Sherman. Here's Lancia off the block. And Lancia getting a warning from the official. That was a hardcore celebration. You wonder if it was directed at Baruch. That's a no-no in volleyball. So Nick Schmidt will serve it up again. Good pass by Gavrov. Newcomb puts it away. And the Bearcats steal another set from Stevens. We're going to the 4th. Bearcats take it 25-17, dominating down the stretch. We'll be back in 3 minutes. getting set for set number 4 here at the Arc Arena. No lineup changes from how we last saw it for the Bearcats, as they're going to ride the hot hand with Jackson Newcomb on the right side. For the Ducks, Loudon Moran is back in the match. He started the match. Sebastian Heike was the setter for the second and third sets. Connor Fulner getting ready to serve it up. Dennis Hu turned away by Percy Bickford. And the Ducks strike first here in the fourth. A good pass. And Bickford again up at the net. Bearcats might have wanted an interference call as Omen was trying to set the ball, but instead it's 2-0. Short serve off the tape, Gavroff. He finds the back corner for his 14th kill. They'll send it back to Ryan Oman. 37 assists on the evening for him. And a service error makes it 3-1 in favor of the Ducks. Ryan Oman is nearing his career high in assists. His career high is 41. He did that last season, a 5-set win over Eastern Mennonite last season. Here's Newcomb, turned away by Sherman. Gavroff, it'll be a free ball. Olcott, he was way over the line. And that'll be an attack error. Olcott coming in hot from the back row. He just jumped a little too far. And that'll send it back to Jack Centeno. And a service error by Jack to put Stevens back up by 2. So here's Percy Bickford back to serve. Tough received by Gavroff. It's up in the ceiling. That's going to be a hittable ball. And a free ball. Back to Baruch. Here's Newcomb. Was it touched? No, it was not. And the Ducks lead by 3. Percy Bickford on serve. And a miscommunication between Oman and Newcomb. And now Stevens with an early 4-point lead. They lead 6-2. There's a better pass by Gavroff and another attack error by Newcomb to make it 7-2. Newcomb was the hot hand in the third set. He's gone cold to start the fourth. Gavrov. A much-needed side out for the Bearcats. And it's 7-3. That ends a 5-point run by Percy Bickford. Dennis Hu back to serve. And a service error. Bearcats cannot afford any of those against a team like this. Good float serve from Varsavel. Newcomb. Was it touched? No, it was not. (9-3) in favor of the Ducks. Good pass by Gavrov. Centeno. Nice dig by Moran. Olcott. And looks like Olcott hit the net. Point will go to Baruch. They get a much-needed side out. Here's Jackson Newcomb. He went on a ferocious service run in the third, which was crucial. Sherman. Oh, great dig. Newcomb and Tani. It'll go to Sherman again. Another nice dig. Here's Gavrov. And he's denied by Fulmer. And now Nick Schmidt will come in to serve for Sherman. Bearcats trailing 4-10. Tough received by Centeno. Great set by Ari Osmanai. And the dump by Moran. And that's going to be a kill. And a quick timeout by Esri Shore. Bearcats trailing by 7. We'll be right back. And we're back. Ducks leading the Bearcats 11-4 here in the fourth set. Bearcats have found themselves in a self-dug hole, really. They have just 2 kills in this fourth set against 6 attack errors. They need to start cleaning it up on the offensive side of the ball. And a service error on Schmidt. That'll help as Sherman checks back into the game, and Gavrov will go back to serve. 15 kills on the evening for Gavrov. That equals his total from the Arcadia game. Olcott hammers that one into the open court. That's 12-5. Six kills for the freshman. That's a tough ball. It's playable. Bickford. It stays in play. It'll be a free ball for Stevens. Bickford. Good dig by Tani. A one-handed set by Ari Osmanai, and it turns into a kill for Jack Centeno. You know, people forget that Ari Osmanai was recruited as a setter. But with two great setters on the roster already, in Ryan Oman and Defeng Han at the time, they turned him into a middle, and he's looked pretty darn good. As they bring in a serving sub for him, it's Kairos Liang, number 19, freshman from Francis Lewis High School, as Stevens responds and goes back up by 6. And Osmanai is going to sub back in for Liang. Tani replaces him. Connor Fulner back to serve. Good pass by Centeno. And it rolls off the tape and through the block. Not the prettiest of kills from Jack Centeno, but he'll take it. As the Bearcats need any form of life right now as they trail by 6. Free ball. And Loudon Moran elevates for that kill. That's as good of a setter dump as you'll see. There's a reason why he was the most outstanding player of the NCAA tournament last season. As he brings that lefty topspin. Goes through the hands of Centeno. It is playable. It'll be a free ball though. Sherman finds the line. And Stevens is running on all cylinders right now. They lead by 8. And a service error for Moran. That'll send it back to Baruch. Jack Centeno will look to get something going here in this 4th set, as they got a deep hole to dig themselves out of. Good pass by Olcott. And Sherman detonates that ball. And there's the big swing that they needed. Eight kills for Sherman. Excuse me, that's 9. As Bickford goes back to serve. Gavrov, great dig by Moran. Sherman with a soft touch. And he catches Baruch out of position. 17-8 in favor of the Ducks. And Juan Carlos Henriquez is going to check back in for Newcomb. Centeno out of the back row. Another nice dig by Moran. Sherman, he's the hot hand for the Ducks right now. And right now, there's no stopping him. Timeout, Baruch. We'll be right back. And we are back here in the fourth set. Stevens with a very large 10-point lead over the Bearcats. Percy Bickford back to serve once again. Much needed service error will get the Bearcats back on the board. It's now 18-9. As we see number 8, Zach Yao, check in for the first time. He'll serve for who? Service error. You don't want service errors from your serving specialist. And Stevens getting closer. Chris Varseveld back to serve. Stevens with still with a 10-point lead. Good pass by Centeno. Henriquez. It's been a while since we've seen him, but he can still swing. And it's 19-10. And Henriquez will serve for the first time in this match. Good serve. Ullman with a block, but it stays in play. Ari Osmanai turned away by Fulner. Gavrov denied by Kobe Sherman. He has been the hot hand for Stevens. And they are now 5 points away from a victory and improving to 5-1 on the year. Pass by Centeno. Here's Osmanai. And he punches that one out of bounds. Centeno with a good pass. Gavrov. 16 kills for Gavrov. And Ryan Oman ties his career high with 41 assists. Gavrov will go back to the line. Looking for any spark. They won't get it here. It's into the net. Ducks will send the freshman Alex Olcott to the line. 3 points away from a W. And an error. That sends it back to Baruch. It'll be Ari Osmanai. If we've learned anything from this match, it's that the Bearcats need to keep the errors to a minimum, as the attack errors have really doomed them in this fourth set. As Bickford hammers one. 23-12 here in the fourth. Centeno out of bounds. And the Ducks now have match point. Baruch hung with the Ducks for the majority of the match, but something just didn't click in this fourth set. Tough receive by Centeno. They'll try and tool the block, it didn't work. And the Bearcats fall in this one, 3-1 to the reigning national champion Stevens Ducks. Final score in the fourth set, 25-12. Bearcats will be right back at it on Thursday at the Arc Arena against NYU.